Good morning to all. Once again, welcome to Plant Physiology class. This is the class 8th class. Here we are going to study about mineral nutrition. What are the essential and non-essential mineral nutrition? This is about the syllabus. Essential and non-essential mineral nutrition, micro and macronutrients, role and deficiency symptoms of NPK, magnesium, ferrous, and copper. You know very well, along with the macromolecules like carbohydrates, protein, fats, lipids. Along with these, plants also require several minerals for their growth and development. Mineral means is a chemical element which naturally occur in soil and air and are essential for the proper functioning of the plant. There are about more than 60 elements required for the plant growth, but all are not essentially required. Among the 60, around 20 elements they are considered as essential elements. So these essential minerals 20 once again what I already told, there are around 60 essential elements are there. So elements required for the plant growth. Among that, we can divide these elements into two group: essential elements and then non-essential elements. Essential elements means they are necessary for the normal growth and development of the plant, and non-essential element they are not much necessary for the growth and development of the plant. So these essential elements once again divided into macronutrients and then micronutrients. Macronutrients means, so these are essential elements required in large amount. Micronutrients means they are also called trace element. So these are the essential elements required in small amount for their growth and development of the plant. So macro elements like carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, magnesium, sulfur. So these are all the macronutrients they require in large quantity for the growth and development of the plant. And then micronutrients: iron, manganese, boron, molybdenum, copper, zinc, chlorine, nickel, cobalt, sodium, silicon. These are all the micronutrients, also called trace element. They require in small quantity for the growth and development of the plant. Among the macronutrients, you have to study about nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and magnesium. Their role and deficiency symptoms in plant. In case of micronutrients, there are two examples are there in your syllabus. That is iron and copper. You have to study about their role and deficiency symptoms. Okay, first one is the nitrogen. Function and deficiency symptoms of nitrogen. So nitrogen play an important role in the nutrition of the plant. It is one of the principal growth promoting nutrient element. So green plant require more markedly influenced by the deficiency of nitrogen. So this nitrogen is absorbed by the plant in the form of ion, nitrate. In some plant, they require ammonia form of nitrogen. When applied for the foliar nutrition, nitrogen is in amide form. It is also observed. So it performs several functions like, so role of nitrogen in the plant. Nitrogen is mainly involved in the photosynthesis of plant, and it is the essential constituent of the chlorophyll. It is a very basic constituent of plant life because it forms essential constituent of protein, nucleic acids, alkaloid, enzymes, hormones, vitamins. Nitrogen also promotes better vegetative growth, and adequate supply of nitrogen promotes rapid early growth and impart a dark green color in plant, improves quality of the plant, and succulents, the leafy vegetable and fodder crop. ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೋದು ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಅಥವಾ NPK ನ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊಬ್ಬರನ ಗಿಡಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಆಗಿ ದಪ್ಪವಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೀತವೆ. So these are all the, and also stimulates the formation of fruit bud, increases fruit set, improves the quality of fruit. It governs better utilization of potassium, phosphorus and other elements. So these are all the role of nitrogen in plant. So it is the involved in the photosynthesis, because it is one of the major constituent of the chlorophyll. It is essential for the synthesis of protein, nucleic acids, enzymes, hormones, vitamins, etc. It promotes rapid growth of the plant. It succulents the leaf vegetable and fodder crop. It stimulates the fruit bud, increase the fruit set, improve the quality of fruit, and also it controls the better utilization of the potassium, phosphorus and other elements. These are all the role of nitrogen in plant. What are the deficiency symptoms of nitrogen in plant? ಪ್ಲಾಂಟಿಗೆ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಸರಿ ಸಿಗದೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ತರ ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? Yellowing of older leaves due to the inhibition of chloroplast and chlorophyll synthesis. So one of the major constituent of the chloroplast, that's why deficiency of nitrogen leads to the chlorolysis of leaves. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣ್ತದೆ ಫೋಟೋ ನೋಡಿ, ಇದು ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ದಿ ಇರುವಂತ ಲೀಫ್. ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಡಿಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಕ್ಲೋರೋಫಿಲ್ ಪಿಗ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅವುಗಳಿರೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆರೋಟಿನಾಯ್ಡ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಲೀವ್ಸ್. ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಡ್ವಾರ್ಫ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಟಂಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಫೋಟೋ, ನೋ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ವಿತ್ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್. ಸೊ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಲಕ್ಸುರಿಯಂಟ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಬರುತ್ತೇವೆ, ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಡಿಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ರಿಟಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Tends to advance the time of flower bud formation and reduce the yield, because nitrogen involved in flowering and fruiting. Deficiency of nitrogen leads to postpone the flowering and yielding, fruit formation. Then fruit become hard, small, low bearing capacity of the trees, reduce fertilization, premature dropping of fruit, and fruit become seedless. Several deficiency leads to the necrosis of plant leaves. Necrosis means death of the plant tissues. Death of the plant tissues, necrosis. Excessive nitrogen in plant leads to more vegetative growth. Leaves become more succulent and more susceptible for the pest and disease attack. ಅತಿಯಾದ್ರೆ ಅಮೃತನ ವಿಷ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಅಮೂಲ್ ಬೇಬಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಗಿಡ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಚಂದ ಬೆಳೀತದೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಪವರ್ ಕಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಅವಾಗ ದೇ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಮೋರ್ ಸಸೆಪ್ಟಿಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಎಕ್ಸೆಸಿವ್ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಸಹಿತ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಡೇಂಜರ್. These are all the deficiency symptoms of nitrogen in plant. Okay, next element, that is the phosphorus. Phosphorus is a constituent of essential cells components such as phytins, phosphoprotein, phospholipids, nucleic acid, DNA, RNA ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಕೊಡಿದೆ ನೋಡಿರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ. DNA, RNA ನಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾಸ್ಫರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಕೋಎನ್ಸೈಮ್ಸ್ NAD, NADP, ATP ಅಂತೂ ಅಡಿನೋಸಿನ್ ಟ್ರೈಫಾಸ್ಫೇಟ್ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಫಾಸ್ಫೇಟ್ ಬೇಕೇ ಬೇಕಲ್ಲಿ. It is also a structural component of cell membrane, chloroplast, mitochondria and meristematic tissues. Cell membrane ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾಸ್ಫರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಗೊತ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ. Here plant absorb the phosphorus as H2PO4 and HPO4 ionic form. Phosphate compound act as energy currency within the plant. It is highly mobile in plant but immobile in soil. What are the functions? So phosphorus involved in energy storage. There is the formation of ATP, also carry various metabolic processes of plant involved in cell division and development of meristematic tissues. Hence, it improves better vegetative growth of plants. It is important for the root development and stimulates root growth. Helps in primordial development, flowering, seed formation, ripening of fruits, germination of seeds, and also early maturity of crops. So, then it's essential for the formation of starch, protein, nucleic acid, photosynthesis, nitrogen metabolism, carbohydrate metabolism, glycolysis, respiration, fatty acid synthesis. So, these are all the functions of the phosphorus in plant. Come to deficiency symptoms of phosphorus in plant. So, deficiency leads to stunted and slow growth of plant due to the effects of cell division and meristematic tissue development. You know very well the importance of phosphorus in cell division and meristematic tissues development. Leaves are small and defoliation starts from the older leaves and prematurely fall. Purplish discoloration of foliage due to the anthocyanin pigment. ಇಲ್ಲಿ observe ಮಾಡಿ deficiency of the phosphorus. One of the symptoms in plant is the purplish decoloration because of the accumulation of anthocyanin pigment. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ನಿಮಗೆ ಪರ್ಪ್ಲಿಶ್ ಕಲರ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ ಇದೆಯಾ. Plant develop dead necrotic area on the leaves, petiole and fruits. Slender and woody stem with underdeveloped roots are the characteristic symptoms. Delay in flowering, delay in ripening of fruit, inferior quality of fruit, shedding of blossom, inflorescence become small, premature fruit falling, then inhibit sugar synthesis or abnormally high sugar level in the plant. So phosphorus ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದರೆ ಗಿಡಕ್ಕೆ ಡಯಾಬಿಟಿಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ. So it inhibits the sugar synthesis and abnormal high sugar level in the plant. Okay, so these are all the deficiency symptoms of phosphorus in plant. Stunted growth. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಫೋಟೋ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಇದು ವಿತ್ ಫಾಸ್ಫರಸ್, ಇದು ನೋ ಫಾಸ್ಫರಸ್, ವಿತೌಟ್ ಫಾಸ್ಫರಸ್. ಸೊ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿ ಗದ್ದೆನಲ್ಲಿ. ಫಾಸ್ಫೇಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಫಾಸ್ಫರಸ್ ಡಿಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ ಆದರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ macromolecule, macronutrient, that is the potassium. K, N, P ನೋಡಿದ್ರಿ, K, NPK. So potassium absorbed by the plant in the form of K plus ion. Is primarily occur as a soluble inorganic salt and occasionally as a salt of organic acid. It is abundant cation in cytoplasm, meristematic region of cell sap. Potassium K plus ion ಕೇಳಿರ್ಬೋದು ನೀವು ಸ್ಟೊಮೊಟೊ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ. What is the function? Potassium is responsible for the osmoregulation and controls cell turgor pressure, absorption of nutrients ನಲ್ಲಿ ion contact exchange theory ನಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ potassium ನೋಡಿದೀರಾ. It has important role in pH stabilization, enzyme activation, protein synthesis, stomatal movement, cell extension and photosynthesis. ಸ್ಟೊಮೊಟೊ ಡೇ ಟೈಮ್ ನೈಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಷಿಯಂ ಪಂಪ್ ಥಿಯರಿ ಅಂತಾನೆ ನೋಡಿದೀರಾ. Impart drought or heat or frost resistant to plant as it regulates transpiration and water condition in the plant cell. You know real about the role of potassium during the transpiration process. It improves water use efficiency. It imparts pest and disease resistance to plant. Required for ATP synthesis. Potassium is required for ATP synthesis and better nitrogen use efficiency by favoring the protein formation. essential in the formation and transfer of starch and glucose, especially in potato, sweet potato, turnip, banana, tapioca. So they are essential for the conversion of starch and sugar. These are all the role of potassium in plant. What are the deficiency symptoms of potassium in plant? Weakening of the stem, lodging of crop, easy susceptible to pest and disease. Plant easy susceptible to pest and disease. Scorching of leaves and burning appearance of leaf margin and tip. Burning appearance ಇಲ್ಲಿ photo ಕಾಣ್ತುಂಟು ನೋಡಿ. Scorching of leaves, burning appearance of leaves margin and tip. Poor keeping quality of fruit. The quality of fruit and vegetable decreased. Marginal necrosis and burning of the leaf tip. Necrosis means death of the tissues. Stunted growth, shortening of the internodes. Severe attack of grape with botrytis due to the potassium deficiency. Totally, these are all the symptoms of deficiency of potassium in plant. So next, magnesium, another macronutrient, is the major constituent of chlorophyll molecule. Without magnesium, photosynthesis would not be occur. It is observed as Mg+2 ionic form. It's very much essential for the photosynthesis. It involved in the regulation of cellular pH, cation anion balance, and turgor regulation of cell. Necessary for the protein synthesis. Activator of enzyme in carbohydrate and ATP metabolism. It also essential for the formation of oils and fats. It's also required for the stabilization of the cell membrane. These are all the function of magnesium in plant. Deficiency symptoms of magnesium. Interveinal chlorosis of lower leaves and in extreme cases become necrotic. Interveinal chlorosis ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ interveinal chlorosis because magnesium is a important element in the chlorophyll formation. Leaves remain small, brittle even in final stages. Twig may become weak and premature dropping of leaves results in the heavy loss of the fruit crop. Inhibit nitrate reduction and the production of phytohormone. Stalk necrosis or stem dieback in a vine plant. Dieback disease is by the deficiency of the what is that? Magnesium. Excess magnesium observed become poisonous, leads to browning of root. As a result, growth is ceased and death of the root and leaves. It can be counteracted by carbon dioxide antagonistic reaction. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಫೋಟೋಲಿ ಇದು ಅಡಿಕ್ವೇಟ್ ಮೆಗ್ನೀಷಿಯಂ ವಿತ್ ಲೋ ಮೆಗ್ನೀಷಿಯಂ ಕ್ಲೋರೋಫಿಲ್ ಡಿಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಕ್ಲೋರೋಸಿಸ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. These are all the deficiency symptoms of magnesium. Okay, next come to micronutrient. Iron, ferrous. It is the first micronutrient to be discovered as an essential element for the plant. Iron is the first micronutrient discovered as an essential element for the plant life. Iron present in chloroplast as ferredoxin compound. Ferredoxin reducing compound. Ferredoxin ಅಂತ photosynthesis ಓದ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು. Plant absorb as Fe2 plus and Fe3 plus form, and also as chelated iron form. Function involved in biosynthesis of chlorophyll and involved in synthesis of chloroplast protein. Activates several enzymes which are involved in respiration. It brings about oxidation reduction reaction in the plant. It regulates respiration, photosynthesis, reduction of nitrate and sulfate. Cytochrome pump theory, recycling cycle, absorption of mineral nutrients ನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಫೆರಿಕ್ ಫೆರಸ್ cytochrome chain ಅನ್ನ ನೋಡಿರಬಹುದು ನೀವು. So these are all the function of iron. So deficiency symptoms: intervenal chlorosis of younger leaves, and gradually it is called iron chlorosis or Lyme induced chlorosis. Intervenal chlorosis of the young leaves. On severe deficiency leads to the pale white, reddish brown necrotic spots along the leaf margins of the young shoots in the tree crop. Another deficiency symptoms: in brassica, necrotic terminal buds at early seeding stage. So are all the deficiency symptoms of the iron. So last micronutrient, that is the copper. It's required in minute quantity because it's a micronutrient. Copper salts are poisonous even in exceedingly small concentration. It is observed as cupric ion. Its function is almost same as iron. It acts as an electron carrier molecule in enzyme, which brings about oxidation reduction reaction in plant. Helps in utilization of iron in chlorophyll synthesis. Influences cell wall permeability and nitrate reduction. Play a important role in biosynthesis and activation of ethylene in fruit ripening. Promote the formation of vitamin A in plant, and it influences the pollen formation and fertilization. So these are all the function of copper in plant. Let us know about the deficiency symptoms of copper. So narrow, twisted leaves and pale white tip. Twisted leaves and pale white tip. ಗುಲಾಬಿ ಎಲೆ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Intervenal chlorotic molting of leaves. In fruit tree, dieback means terminal bud wither off and die is the most common. Terminal bud wither off and die, dieback disease. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಡಿಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಪರ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. It affects fruit formation much more than the vegetative growth. The critical stage of copper deficiency induces the pollen sterility in microsporogenesis. Then it reduces fruit set and number of flowers. These are all the deficiency symptoms of copper. Okay, that's about the chapter mineral nutrients. And ನೋಡಿದ್ರಿ essential mineral nutrients, non-essential mineral nutrients. Among the essential, once again, macronutrient, micronutrient. ಸೊ ಇಷ್ಟು ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ರೋನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದಾವೆ, 9 11 ಮೈಕ್ರೋನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಹೊರಗಡೆ 4 ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ರೋನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಯೆಂಟ್ NPK ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮೆಗ್ನೀಷಿಯಂ, ಅವುಗಳ ರೋಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಿಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸ್. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ 2 ಮೈಕ್ರೋನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಯೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವುದ್ಯಾವುದು ಫೆರಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾಪರ್, ಅವುಗಳ ರೋಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಡಿಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ ಸಿಂಪ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಮಿನರಲ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.